Bye, I love you.
See ya, brah. Bye, mommy.
Today we are going on a side of TikTok called Toxic Boy Mom Talk. You know, the side of TikTok where mothers fantasize about their sons. The side of TikTok where mothers beef with women that's not even in their son's life, but they know will eventually come along the way. The side of TikTok where a mother basically guaranteed no contact with one of their children. But before I even dive any more into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you think about this, and like the video. You know, it does, just like the video. It's one click, just do it. Just do it.
Sign was posted in a boy moms group. Rules for dating my son. He is not your ATM. Understand, I don't like you and never will. I'm everywhere. You hurt him, I hurt you. Respect me as his mama. Don't lie to him or to me. He is my prince, not your toy. I don't mind going back to jail. Understand, I can make you go away.
I ain't gonna lie, the first red flag is that there's a boy mom Facebook group. Like, I know I'm probably looking into this a little bit too much, but can someone please explain to me the difference between a baby boy and a baby girl? Like, until puberty hits, I feel like they're really just the same thing. Regardless of that, who do you think you are? What do you mean I don't mind going back to jail? These people are really trying to beef with people that don't even exist yet. Like, I've never seen somebody basically guarantee that they won't have a Thanksgiving or Christmas over their house so fast in my life. Like, how miserable can y'all be? You smirking like you think you ate? You thought you just did something? I'm gonna say this, and I'm not fat phobic at all, and I'm never judging anybody, but if you look like that, you can't say stuff about somebody's girlfriend. You did all this knowing it's your son. I don't know what's going on in your household, why people don't have regard for the people that their kids is in relations with, but unpopular opinion in 2024, you should probably respect whoever your son or daughter chooses to bring around your family. I thought it was pretty obvious, but I guess somebody has to state it. Probably in the room above you right now while you're posting this. You know, them boundaries that don't have to really be said because it's common sense between men and women, or boy and mom, or dad and girl, or dad and daughter in a household, it doesn't have to be said. I just feel like this is a family, or this is what it looks like when there is no boundary set, or it's two people that lack common knowledge. Why you would be so excited to wrap your legs around your son and wrap your arms around his neck, it's crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie, y'all don't have boundaries. I'm not saying that you're a horrible person or like you should be buried under the jail, but at the same time, like, something gotta be said. Like, somebody in their family had to have said something. The thing that gets me the most about this whole trend, or people like being so outwardly open and honest about the fact that they're a toxic boy mom, is like, you're really attacking somebody that you should try and get along with. Like, this future wife or future woman is gonna be number one / number two if they decide to have kids in your son's life. Why can't you just teach your son to cook? Because it's a life skill and all men should know how to cook. All humans should know how to cook for themselves. Why does it have to like turn into some type of shot? I've come to realize that I never have to worry about not having video ideas, because the amount of people that just really be doing anything or believing in anything is like at an all-time high.
I never thought that I would be that toxic boy mom. I love my 4 kids equally, but that last little boy just hits different. And now I feel like I'm having this existential crisis. Before, I wouldn't be that mom, that toxic boy mom. He hits his sisters, he punches them. I'm like, maybe he's having a hard day. So when I think about my daughters getting married, I get excited, right? Think about their dresses, planning their weddings. When I think about my son's wedding, I want to cry. Boy mums, we gotta step up. We gotta realize that we are the problem.
What do you mean it's something about that little boy?
But that last little boy just hits different.
You know, as much as I like to applaud the fact that you are open and honest with your audience, I can't get over all that stuff you just had to say about your daughter to try and prop up your son. Like, I understand at the end of the day, this may come off as satire to an extent. I'm not understanding why gender is so deep to people. I'm not saying I'm non-binary or I'm into any of that. Why does the fact that you pushed out something with a Y chromosome have to like weigh so heavy in how you treat them, how you love them, and how you treat and love the other kids you have with 2 exes? I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't understand like why people look at baby boys and baby girls so differently, but it's a conversation that kind of has to be had. I'm not saying that she said horrible shit about her daughters. Obviously, I'm being dramatic, But it's just the fact that you felt the need to like throw sudden jabs at your daughter in order to prop up your son that I just can't get. I just into like a non-stop running meme. Like, I'm not gonna get in rage bait talk in this video, but I'm gonna say this: she's basically just trying her best to get impressions, and I'm not gonna be one of them. Hey Savannah, hey Sophie, in this video today we're gonna make we're gonna give Scott candy, and you guys are gonna frown and mope off into the distance. You don't think these things take a toll or effect on your kids? It's like y'all really don't take seriously the consequences that's gonna come when these people grow up and realize what was really happening here. Like, what makes Scotty better than them? Why couldn't Sophie be the main attraction?
My boy moms feel me on this, but my son has my heart and my soul. I obviously am obsessed with Stevie Lee. She is just the greatest little girl in the world. But my whole life, I always wanted to be a boy mom. And I remember when I found out I was pregnant with him.
Hey, somebody need to check up on Stevie Lee, because in 20 years, she ain't talking to her mama. I'm gonna say this again, I can appreciate the honesty, but we gotta stop using our other kids as step stools to talk about their other kid. Because yeah, what they're doing is the whole, yeah, they're good and all, but my other kid's better. That's really the energy that I'm getting from this stuff. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna have to make a video on millennials next, because y'all had such a messed up childhood, and y'all chose to have kids and give them the same said childhood that you went through. It's not connecting for me.
I was just ecstatic because I was such a tomboy growing up. Anyways, the whole point of me making this video is I had to share his preschool photo with you, because when I tell you, I opened up this email and I just hysterically cried. He is just everything. First of all, let me show you his photo from last.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking at his photo because the everything is a little bit too much for me. For real, you know, the biggest problem in this video is the fact that these little boys are gonna grow up and look for what they mom did in women, and they're not gonna get it. And when they actually do get it, they have done nothing but a guaranteed beef that's gonna last until their mother's probably not alive. Like, these women put their son on such a pedestal. They are so obsessive with their son that when it's time for their son to go, he's gonna be mitigating fights between his mother and his wife for the rest of his life. Like, I'm not trying to bash women, and I never try and judge or go down on anybody too hard, but I don't understand the obsession with anything. Like, how can you be obsessed with your son? Why does him having a weigh so much to you? Like, please tell me the difference between Stevie Lee and your son outside of their sexual organs. I'll give her a pass because maybe she just had a baby and she's just emotional. I can be understanding that. I have 2 kids. I've dealt with my girlfriend after pregnancy. I know how it is. This right here is the moment where a toxic mom is born. This did not get the reaction that you thought it was. Her making this TikTok generally is kind of wild, but these comments was on her ass a little bit, much like, he might end up like my brother, 32 and still living at home. There's always hope. These dudes that are spoiled from day one, like this girl is implying that she's gonna be doing to her son pretty soon. A lot of them don't turn out to be anything. But like this CP, like, come on now. You don't need to get child protective services involved in something like this. It makes me wonder, do these people have lives? Do y'all really just have a son and drop everything and make that your total existence? Because if so, I think these people need help more than anything. The idea of revolving your entire existence around your son, especially when you have other kids, especially when you have a partner, especially when you just have a normal life, is just asinine. But that's it with this video, y'all. I love y'all just as much as I love myself. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment down below your take on this, and I am out. Peace.